Okay, so today's topic, underwater house. Why? Because mobs can't get around your door there. And you don't have to have a door, but say you just started a game and maybe it's on hard difficulty, maybe it's on easy, it doesn't matter. I have a brother who's really timid about the mobs and he thinks they're always out to get him. So this is what I told him. Making a home underwater is easy. And it doesn't have to be underwater, just the entrance. But we know the mechanics of mobs are they don't spawn on top of water. They normally don't willingly enter water, but, well, no, if they're chasing you, they'll enter water. Let me put it that way. But they always swim on top of water like this. And if you've got a boat, you can easily outrun them on the water. But you can do this. And you don't drown right away. You have until your bubbles run out. So you can traverse quite a distance underwater, pop up, drop back down. They do not have time to come and get you. Now, as far as making an entrance underwater, you could tunnel down, fill in behind you as you go, which is admittedly risky because you could hit a pocket of lava, but you could do that and just come out underneath the water. Or you could make sure that you start underwater. Now, for this one, you find where there's no sand, and especially if you're just starting out, trees. You need wood, you need some dirt, just in case you can't find this area of no sand, you'll have to have dirt. But anyways, so you knock some blocks of trees down, you make your planks, you make your sticks, you make your pickaxe, you find stone. And you mine that, or basically anything that doesn't follow the mechanics of sand or gravel. But anyways, so you get some of that, but you need 8 pieces of cobblestone, and that's why I said stone. Because immediately what you're going to want to do is you're going to be safe when you decide to use your furnace. You want to be safe when you decide to use your crafting table, which you only need wood to make. So make yourself a cheap shovel, a couple cheap pickaxes, which is wood. You've got about 8 blocks of cobblestone, and you duck down. You go down as far as you like, be mindful of the bubbles, and you start mining. I'm going to do this in dirt, so just to show you how easy it is, I'm using a shovel on dirt. Uh-oh. And all you have to do is watch your breath. See? That easy to take a hit. Now, for the special part, you are only 2 blocks high. That's all your entrance has to be. And mining underwater takes time. So you just come up for a breath here or there. Maybe you swim out a little bit if you have to. Every block, take a breath, come in, to another block in. And pretty soon, within 2 blocks, now I've only gone 2 blocks deep, take a breath, enter, and I can breathe. Right there's your doorway. No mob can come in that doorway. They will never go underwater trying to get to you. And you can see what's at the surface of the water. So I'm the 3rd block down underneath water. Now, the reason why you want to make sure you have everything you need in order to make torches, because why? You can't see until you stick a torch up. So you put a torch up. Now you can see. And now you can make your home. And if you don't like the water pouring in, any door will work. Now this is especially good for if you're playing with friends and you don't fully trust them and you don't want them to know where your home is. Because from this point on, you can just keep on going down The water will drop straight down. As long as it doesn't travel 7 blocks out, it'll never stop. So you could mine straight down and not have to worry about lava. If you hit it, the water will hit it first. It'll either turn it to obsidian or it'll turn it to cobblestone, and which you could just turn around and mine right through, or at least you know there's lava there and you go a different route. Now the other thing is, you can put up a door. Not hard for anyone to break a door, but they have to hold their breath, or they got to be mindful of their air supply. Now that's where it gets tricky, because you can actually move this doorway by filling in blocks behind you and going down deeper if you want. I would not recommend going in the middle of deep water and trying to mine straight down, because the water is going to follow you. You're not, unless you have a sign to hang, and then chances are you're going to run out of air and you're going to end up very low on hearts. And unless you're playing on peaceful mode, you'll have to have food. And who has food as soon as they start a game? So I could put up a door, and that'll be a deterrent, and people could break through. I could use an iron door if I've got iron, and then now they can't even open it unless they happen to carry around a redstone torch. But that's someone who knows exactly where you are. Now, here's my thinking. Even on a map, it just shows the area where someone is. In PlayStation 4 anyway, it shows you the area where the other guy is by a colored arrow, but it doesn't tell you what depth he's at. So someone's using a map trying to find you, and they're either, right now I would appear to be under this mountain, but if I were to mine straight down and then straight underneath the bottom of this ocean or this river, which my house goes all the way down to bedrock, so I could do that. They're going to just find a body of water, or they're going to keep looking around for a way to enter, not realizing that the only way to enter is here. As I said, mobs don't go underwater, so you're ultimately safe. You can travel out quite a distance before you have to surface, and they travel in water slower than you do. So, for those who are timid about mobs, that's one solution. You can still play with people who like to play with mobs, be able to enter and exit your home safely. Just keep your home lit up so they don't spawn in your home. And that's pretty easy. I specifically like this because it forms like its own water elevator. If you do go straight down, you can just swim your way back up. That's a tried and true method about going up and or down off of mountains where there's no real way down. Just double bucket of water and ride the water down. It does make lava safe passage. You just got to worry about being able to breathe. Just solves several issues at once. And we all know you can grow crops, trees. You can grow anything underground as long as you have enough light. The only thing you can't do is tell whether it's day or night outside. And this you can tell simply, well, I guess you can't tell all that easily from looking at this. You have to actually get in the water to see how dark it is. So that's the only drawback. That, and if you accidentally bust this one out, then a boat can get sucked in here, but boats don't go underwater, and that's 1 block under. Now, there's your problem right there. You can see the torchlight, so you have to be able to block the torchlight. That way nobody can find you just simply by looking for the bright spot. Let's see how far out that shows. Does it show up from land over here? Yes, it does. So if you're in a single player game, you'll be able to spot your own home, but see how lit up the stones are too? That could be a problem. So I guess the goal would be go deeper. In which case, let's see how well that works. Go here, and then, oh, breath. I didn't load them up. Let's play with granite for a minute. Back up, back down. Boom. Uh-oh. Now I can't get out. I may have just killed myself. Nope, didn't. Okay, so we'll hit this one out. That way I can back up and get a breath. Come back down here, go down again. Come on. Up. Now I can put that block up there. Yeah. And then so I could just work my whole thing down here. Let's do that. Get rid of the water. Here you go. Now I've got a dry space to work in. Nobody can see this light outside, I don't think. But I have no protection against the lava. What happens if I knock this one out? And that one. Now let's try to get out. See if we can do it. Gotta fight the current. And see how much light that shows. Okay, a lot less. So you see how that's working out? Look at that. I did not immediately go in. There we go. So, how can we solve that one? Go in again. And down again. There we go. I think the problem is where that light is located. Whoa. I was right, it gets pretty darn dark. Looking for ways to decrease that light signature. I don't want light to show out. See, torches have to be above the water line, that's for sure. Oh, I got an idea. Yep, that should do it. We come right here. You come over here. Take a look. No light. Let's try one other trick to see how well it shows up. Not a lot of people know. Oh, darn it, I don't have buckets. A lot of people know that you can see underwater by putting a fountain off the top of this and looking through the water pouring down. But I can't show you right now. But anyways, that decreases the profile of your light signature significantly. And if I put another one right here, I should decrease it from all but right above. So you can either leave that block out or you can ring it in like that. Again, no mob is ever going to challenge you there. So you're getting chased by a creeper or a zombie. You just enter the water, you duck down, they're going to enter, they're going to swim a whole lot slower than you. You're going to come up for air, and you're going to drop right down into your home. See how that works? And I didn't need this to be any deeper, so let's just go ahead and fill it in for a second. Yeah, I don't want to drown. So right now my home is under the mountain with a water entrance. Now there could be a creeper behind me on the land. Sure there could. But he's not close enough to blow up right there. Only if I come straight up and all the way out. So he can sense me there, and if he blows up, guess what? He's not doing any damage to me. Even that close, because the water protects me. I have to come all the way out to get the damage. But say I find myself with no weapons, and there's a whole bunch of zombies. Well, come over here, you look down, and you just go running right off. And now I'm below the zombies. I can either attack them, or I can locate the house, the entrance, which I have disguised enough that it's giving me trouble right here. There it is. So I come down, drop in, there we go. Yes, I see all this iron. I'll probably get it at another time. It's also great if you're not where you want to be and you just need protection overnight. Because like I said, you come in here, you can see if it's day or night. And you would not believe how many times I've spawned in somewhere and it's immediately night. Like I spawned in and night is setting upon pretty quickly. So let's show how feasible this is. Oh, well, we don't want to hit the torch. Really? I ended up putting it right there. There we go. Say we put a torch there. And what's it like over here? I did come with more than one pickaxe. I know I'm using tools that you normally don't begin with, but I mean, think about it. If you're stuck here overnight, you can take the time to knock these out. and find out what's going on with your world. Oh, gotta make torches. I'm not gonna make a bunch of them. Where'd they go? Let's make. No. Let's just make a couple torches. And put one up here. There we go. There's water. Oh, put the torch out, huh? This is where signs come in handy, but let's put a torch up real quick. Right there. So you gotta know where that's coming from, right? Well, let's put that there. How many people already knew that signs are very handy when it comes to blocking water? And it's like a renewable resource. I'll show you what I mean. Pop that one back off. Water's blocked all the way to the entrance. How you like that? And let's see where we came out. Ooh, if I'd have gone down just a little bit deeper. But anyways, that's where I came out. Right in the middle. That quick and that easy. To make an underwater home with an entrance that mobs cannot get into. I repeat, they cannot get into it. And even if I mine the blocks behind the signs, I still get the signs back. No matter how deep it is, all I gotta do is put another sign. Doorways do the same trick, and so do trap doors. They'll all stop water from flowing at you. So voila, this is how to make an underwater home. So I hope you found this video instructional and educational. If you knew all this, great. If you didn't, maybe it'll put your mind at ease. You do not have to be at the mercy of mobs coming and going from your home. You also don't have to be at the mercy of other players if you don't trust them. Because, I mean, let's think about this. The only people who are going to come into your world and try and destroy everything you got are known as griefers. And if they can't find your home, they can't destroy it. Who's going to try to mine an iron door underwater? No one. Why? It takes too long, especially if they don't have the equipment for it. Now, if they happen to have a diamond pickaxe, sure, they make quick work of it, but like I said, if they've just entered your world and they're griefers, they don't have diamond anything unless you gave it to them. And now everyone I know who I might play with knows that they might be able to find me in an underwater home. But who's really, I mean, who would normally look there? Honestly, who would normally look there? I can hollow this entire mountain out. That's where people tend to look for me or for their friends in a disguised home. But if we take a look at what level we're at, water level, it's at 62. We can go all the way down to 5. So 62 minus 5 is what? Oh, hold it. 62 minus 5 is what? 57? 57 brick levels or block levels underneath my feet right here. 57 of them. That is still enough for, well, almost any size home I could want, really. It really is enough for almost any kind of home. You want to block out the light? Put an iron door there. It'll block out the light. And you can get rid of these signs to do that. It'll still hold the water back, open or closed. It doesn't matter. So, I know I was saying goodbye earlier when I thought of that one last thing. Well, anyone who knows me knows that there's always going to be that one last thing. So, once again, thank you for your patience. Hope I gave you some knowledge. And if I didn't, leave me a comment. Maybe you've got some knowledge I could use. Until next time, you have a good evening. Talk to you later. This is Johnny out.